Alright guys, back to this. What we're doing is incubating. We already incubated that one, so we're going to set this one to the side here. So I'm going to go ahead and alcohol my hands up. It's about the least contamination as possible. And every time you go ahead and do that, you want to go ahead and flame torch your needle, just so that you can reduce as least contamination as possible. Now you want to just get it till it's real bright red. And that's about it. Let's go a little bit down because we're sticking it all the way inside the bag here. Alright, now this way, like I said, I'm going to go ahead and, just inculate it just right from the bottom there. You can see just right from the bottom there. Again, I'm only doing about 1 cc per bag. Get it in there, put it down. You don't want to move too fast here. Then you just want to go ahead and put that right over the hole. Put your micropores tape right over the hole. Now the micropore is going to allow that bag to still breathe, which we're going to create a gas exchange right up this way. Now for this method, I'm just going to put it right in the side here. We're going to try 2 methods there. Then you just want to get it right up in there, get that mycelium right up in there, and do it. Put that over. You go ahead and you go. You just want to put the micropore tape right over that hole. Good. Go ahead and flame throw it. Now remember, you just want to do this every time. Now it's easy to go ahead and miss some, and that's where we get contamination issues at. But as much as possible, just get it till it's bright orange, and then it should be good. All right, let's go ahead and do the last one. All right, make sure the rice is all the way down at the bottom there. And you just want to right up in there. Just about 1 cc there. Okay. Good. Alright. Take the micropores tape and just put it right over that hole there. Good. Alright, now you're done with this needle. And you can reuse these needles if you don't have like any extra disposable needles. Just make sure every time you do reuse them, you go ahead and steam sterilize it. Not steam, but flame sterilize it. 1 second, it's a little hard to get out. Right now, we're going to go ahead and create the gas exchange holes, just so that too much CO2 doesn't build up on these guys. Remember I said we can go ahead and use the top from the thing that the needle came in already, pretty much. Go ahead and keep that so that we can reuse that. This guy right there. Okay, go ahead and put that to the side. Now the same needle that we used, we're going to go ahead and use that to create the gas exchange hole. Now the gas exchange hole is going to be able to allow it to breathe. And we're going to just cover that gas exchange hole up with the micropores tape. Now before you do it, you want to kind of have this already set up so that you're not, pretty much messing up or contaminating anything. But this should be good right here. Because you're just making a hole and then closing up the hole. Alrighty. Now remember, every time you go inside this bag with this needle, you're going to have to burn it just so that you don't contaminate it. Alrighty, that's all you need to do. then you kind of want to go ahead and make sure that you don't get the back of the bag here. Almost like you're opening up a bag of chips there. The rookie mycologist taught me that. And what I like to do is I like to kind of make two little holes there. Just a little bit bigger than the regular hole or whatnot. And be careful that you don't get the back there. Meaning the back there. And then just close it up with that microporous tape. Close it right up. That's going to allow it to be able to breathe also when it needs to get gas. So we're going to put this guy over there. And then sterilize the needle and do all the other bags. The same exact way. Okay. And see how that one's like smushed in together? Now with these things, these guys are always sealed, closed tight. They're made for human consumption. So you kind of just want to pull back there so that you're not getting the backside also. That's an easy mistake to make and you won't even notice it. Alright, and I'm just making just a small hole in here. Just with the needle, nothing too crazy. Alright, taking it out, and then I'm taking the microporous tape, and I'm just covering it. That's it. Easy peasy capeasy. Now me, I like to lay mine on the side, just so that I don't get no extra buildup. I try not to move it too much. You know? Okay. If you can see my movement, I'm trying to move not too fast, so I don't have air going all around and stuff like that. And you see how it gets nice and hot and red, orange red? Now we can go ahead and do the other ones. You need to do that every time. That's very crucial for contamination. You don't want to contaminate your colony once it grows in here, because the colony will be growing in here. That's what we're using this method for. I like to kind of almost do it like a bag of chips. You want it as high as you can get it. That gas exchange hole. As high as you can get it without hitting the back of it. Okay, and I like to just loosen it up a little. You want that hole to be a little bit bigger than your initial hole that you did to incubate it. Okay. Like that. And then you take the tape and just tape right over it. You don't want to really make no gas bubbles for it. You just want to put the tape right over it and keep it moving forward. Just like that. Alrighty. And remember, like I said, every one, you want to kind of make sure that it's bright red. Now you can use a regular lighter for this, or you can just use a blowtorch. As you see, I kind of got like both a lighter and a blowtorch. I know I'm cool. I like emojis. As you can see, the one emoji right there. I love emojis. But yeah, you want to just get it nice and hot. You want to kind of go all the way down because you're sticking pretty much the whole needle throughout the bag. And the least contamination, the best. Okay? So, like I said, don't get the back. Remember that. You just want to make a little hole in there. Just kind of like that. And just open it up a little bit. Just so that it's a lot bigger than the initial hole, if that makes sense. Alrighty? Not too big though. You can make it too big and then it's fucked. As long as you put the microporous tape over it. Because the reason why you don't want to make too big of a hole is you don't want too much air getting in there. You want it just enough so that it can breathe. Alright, and that's it. Now, as long as this is closed, now one other thing is, with this needle, you can put it back in here and you can reuse the same needle again if you want. As long as you keep burning it. If you don't have extra needles like this, you can put the same needle in and then reuse it again. So always keep that in mind. As long as it's closed up, put it back in there. And now you're good to go ahead and open this up and get these guys out. Now again, this is a still air box. And let me just go ahead and move it so you guys can see. This is a steel air box. As you can see, this is how the front looks. Once it's like this, you can go ahead and remove them. And what I like to do is I like to just remove them and go ahead and put them inside of the tent. You know, just you want to keep them in a nice area. That's what I mean by a nice area is you want to keep it so it's about 65 to 75 degrees. I like to keep it around 70 degrees or whatnot. It doesn't need light or whatnot, because what's happening is that's going to create a colony. Now once that's created a colony, then we can go ahead and put it in the substrate and grow some beautiful mushrooms. But I like to normally keep it in there about 3 weeks. You can kind of see once it starts to once it starts to create a colony or whatnot, because it'll be white at the bottom there. You can see it'll be white right at the bottom there, and it'll be hard like a brick. So I'm gonna go ahead and unzip this and talk to you guys later.